Let's look at the seventh law for leading an extraordinary life. So the seventh law says, live in discipline. Discipline is the discipline of daily bliss or being happy in the now. Extraordinary minds, practice discipline and create a vision for their future. Everyone knows about the feeling of bliss that is accompanied, by happiness. But we also know about the fact that it's very short-lived. Luckily, with extraordinary mind comes the ability to experience bliss for a longer duration of time, for a longer period of time. So how can you achieve that? Well, a simple solution is to focus on the seventh law, which is the law of living in discipline. And to achieve discipline, what do you do? Well, you can follow three practices. First, gratitude. And this is my favorite. Second, forgiveness. A little hard, but we can do it. And third, generosity. Have you been generous of late? So when people focus on what they appreciate, they naturally feel good. And that feeling acts as a catalyst for more good feelings. And when you have good feelings, that this ends up resulting in creating happiness for yourself. Remember guys, people have more energy and less depression when you're focusing on good things in your life. And that is what gratitude does to you. If you're focusing on all the good things that have happened, if you're creating an attitude to be grateful towards all the good things in life, you're naturally shifting your focus towards creating happiness. All of us have this tendency to keep happiness very, dependent on any future events. This happens, I'll be happy. That happens, I'll be happy. But instead, if we look at our past achievements and we appreciate that, we would be more happy. If you are grateful for what you've achieved so far, you will end up being more motivated to achieve more better things in life. And that's, one way to be extraordinary in your living. Now this allows us to follow or practice discipline. This allows us to be grateful and experience gratitude on daily basis. Now forgiveness is the second practice that we need to follow in order to experience bliss. It helps people to let go of a simmering resentment that holds them back from achieving their goals, from being at the peak of their performance, from experiencing happiness. Because when you are resenting something or resenting a person, you're constantly unhappy about what happened. So let yourself be free from any past situations. Forgive people and allow them to move on. Wish them well. This way you will not only be able to move on with your life, you will be at peace with yourself. And finally, the third practice that helps you to experience discipline, generosity. Most of us have really forgotten what is being generous means. We try to give as much as possible in small little ways, but think about it, about some of these icons from our past who have been so generous with their lives that they created a movement. They created an entire era where things were done for people. Things were done for the betterment of people around them. When you're really able to give back to people, to the society, to the people around you, it makes you happy because you have taken a true effort to lift the life of people around you. And I strongly believe that there is no feeling in this world than helping somebody, than being able to lift their life to a better standard, to help them be more happier. So giving back to others also heightens your personal happiness and well-being. I strongly believe that it keeps you somewhere in your heart, you feel good, it keeps you well. Now with discipline in place, you can focus on the last three laws of living an extraordinary life, which can help you change the world. Let's explore these laws in the future videos.